Yeah.
Today in our kitchen, we'll be making a really easy and yummy recipe for breakfast called Anda Paratha. Only takes about 10 minutes to make and it's really yummy to have. It requires no dough and no need to knead anything. So it's really easy to make and everyone can make it. So let's get started. So first of all, in a bowl, I'm going to add in 2 eggs. You must add eggs according to how many parathas you are making. And I'm going to add a bit of black pepper. Half a teaspoon of sugar. You must add sugar as it enhances the taste, and a quarter teaspoon of salt. And then I'm going to whisk everything together. And now I'm going to add in a few leaves of parsley, or you can even use coriander and you can chop it and just add it in there. And now I'm going to add in 1 1/4 cup of flour. So we can add the flour just as it is because we are not going to knead and make a dough. So you will see how easy it is to make it. And now I'm going to add milk gradually. I'm using a total of 1 1/2 cup of room temperature milk. So I'm going to add the milk gradually. If you add it all at once, the lumps will form and it won't make a smooth mixture. So I'm adding it in gradually. So you'll see after adding milk that it forms a smooth mixture. If you feel like it's still thick, then you can add a little bit of more milk. If it's too runny, then you add a little bit of more flour. But for me, it was perfect. So you can use this recipe as it is. There's no need to change anything because it's a foolproof recipe. And now there we go. Our mixture is done. Now I'm going to add it in a jug kind of thing so it's easier for me to pour. So I'm adding all my mixture in this. And now we're ready to make parathas. So now in a pan, we've heated it up and I'm going to add a little bit of oil and I'm going to add in the mixture, just a little bit in the middle, like a quarter cupful. It'll be enough to make one. And I'm going to tilt the pan for it to spread out nicely and make a nice round paratha. If it doesn't turn, then you can use a spoon and then just spread it out nicely because we don't want it to be fat, we want it to be thin and crispy. And I'm going to let it cook on one side before turning it. You see, no dough was required and now we've already started making the parathas. And I'm going to turn it. You can see it's already started getting the nice brown color. And I'm going to let the other side cook as well by turning it and pressing it. So all sides can be cooked properly. If you need to add a little bit of more oil on the sides, you can do that. So you get a nice crispy texture as well. And now look, the other side is cooked perfectly as well. And I'm just going to wait and let it cook on the other side so the whole side can be cooked also before taking it out. So by doing the circular thing, it lets everything, the whole paratha cook on the sides as well so it doesn't remain raw. And now I'm going to take it out because it is cooked perfectly. And wow, look at how nice the color looks. And now we're going to do the same until the whole mixture finishes. You see, sometimes it takes a bit of time to spread, so then you can just use a spoon and then just spread it out yourself and it will do the work. And we're going to do the same. We're going to let one side cook before turning it. This is so easy to make, but just make sure that your speed is medium to high. If it's too high, then your thing will cook and will remain raw from the inside and it won't do that trick. And you need to keep pressing as it will give it a nice color, and let it cook equally. And now I'm making my third one, doing the same. So you have to wait completely for the one side to cook and then you have to turn it. You can see how easy it is to make and really no effort required. And I'm going to make my last one just like I made the others. And there we go, it's done, and you can see how nice and golden brown the color it has gotten. So I made a total of 4, and now I'm going to show you how nice and soft the parathas are looking, and you can see how nice the color of the parsley looks in them. So I'm going to show you. It's just like how normal parathas are, and it's really easy to make as no dough is required and you don't need to knead anything. So now for our omelette. This is optional, you don't have to make the omelette, you can have the parathas as it is, but I'm going to show you how I make my omelette. I'm taking 2 eggs, and I'm going to crack them nicely inside, hopefully no shells go in there. And then I'm going to add in red chili powder. I add in about half a tablespoon, that's according to my taste. You can add according to how spicy you eat. And then I'm going to add in salt. This is also according to your taste. And now I'm going to whisk it nicely with a fork, so everything is nicely mixed. So just for a few minutes I'm going to whisk it. And when you see everything is mixed nicely and there's no lumps in there, then you know it's perfectly mixed. And now I'm going to add in veggies. I'm taking bell peppers, onions, green chilies chopped. You can add according to how many veggies you like in there. I like these ones. You can add in mushrooms as well. That's all according to you. and I'm just going to mix it nicely, and there we go. Our omelette is ready to be cooked. And now in the same pan, I'm going to add a little bit of oil and add in the omelette, and then just spread it out nicely so it becomes nice and crispy and doesn't make a thick one. I'm just going to spread it out with my spoon and just let one side cook. Yeah, I'm showing you how to make the paratha roll. So this is why I'm making the egg first, and then I'm going to add in the paratha on top. I'll just show you how to do that now. So after turning it, you can see how nice and golden brown it has looked, and it's smelling really amazing. And I'm gonna take one of my paratha and place it on top and just press it with my hand so it sticks to the omelette and becomes one. And now I'm going to turn both of them together without separating them. Now the omelette is on top and the paratha is at the bottom, and this is how exactly we need them. Now we're going to fold it and we're going to let it cook just a little bit so that everything is combined well. This is so easy to make and really good for your children, so you can give them in the lunch boxes or even for breakfast, and it's really easy to make. So there we go, our anda parathas are done. I hope you liked today's recipe. It was really easy to make. Some people do not know how to knead a dough or how to make a dough, so this requires no dough and no knead. I hope you try this recipe for your children and for yourself for breakfast and for lunch. So let me know how it goes for you in the comments. Thank you for watching. Please do like, share and subscribe. See you guys next time.